Hello and welcome to IASAS Basketball Championships. We have Taipei American School against Singapore American School in the round robin. Taipei and Singapore both came off dominating wins in their first game. Taipei beat ISM 41-23 and Singapore beat Jakarta 41-9. Singapore wins the tip and they're looking to attack early, but they miss a shot. Number 20 for Singapore comes down with the ball. Taipei with the ball after a defensive rebound on a fast break, bringing the ball up the court. And they turn it over, Singapore ball. That was Hesse, number 13, who turned the ball over. And here comes Singapore. Taipei is in a 2-3 zone to start the game. Swings the ball across the perimeter to number 15. That's Denzel. 20 with a long two-pointer, and she hits it to give Singapore a 2-0 lead. Singapore in a man-to-man defense. Taipei with the ball, swings it across the perimeter. A drive to the rim, and a foul. And Taipei will go to the line. Number 3 will go to the line. That's Catherine Ye. 2 shots. The foul is on number 15, Maya Denzo, for Singapore. The first shot hits the rim and bounces out, no good. Second shot is short, and Singapore will let it bounce out of bounds, and it's Singapore's ball. Taipei gets back, and they will set up in their 2-3 zone as Singapore prepares to bring the ball up. The guards on Taipei's 2-3 zone are extending to the wings to deny that three-pointer from the wings. Pass in the middle, shot, no good. She gets her own rebound, and she puts it in. That's Yana Mihova, number 17 from the Eagles, and it's 4-0 Singapore. Swings it, skip pass, and she goes to the rim, and she hits the shot. That is Sabrina Chen, number 10, with the layup, and it's 2-4. Singapore with the ball, they're swinging along the perimeter. Pass inside, shoots it, and no good. And number 10 comes down with the rebound. That's Sabrina Chen, who hit the first 2 points for Taipei. And that's deflected out of bounds by Singapore. It will stay Taipei's ball. Ball out of bounds. Pass it to number 5. And that is Chang with another basket. She has their first 4 points so far this game. Back in the 2-3 zone is Taipei. Singapore swings it along the perimeter to number 15, to Denzel, and there will be a foul on number 13, Hesse. As I said before, both these teams are coming off 1-0 records so far in this round robin IASAS championship. And there are a couple big teams who are tall, they can move, and they can really play. Shot from the wing, long 2, that's short. Rebound, number 5, Stephanie Wong, up the court to number 3, and they will set up their offense. Crosses over and goes to the rim, but she is blocked by Nicole Walls. Gets it back and throws up a wild shot, and a foul is called. That foul goes on number 17, Yana Mihova. That was a wild shot after Taipei got the ball back. She threw it up, and they drew the foul. To the line for 2 shots is number 13, Hesse. First shot swishes in, and that gives Taipei their first lead at 5-4. Second shot is up, and it rolls off the rim. Rebound by number 20, Nicole Walls. Singapore brings the ball up the court. Taipei remains in their 2-3 zone. Swing it to the short corner. Cutter inside, and she throws up a wild shot. That's number 8 who threw up the shot, Lucy Langholz, and she missed that shot. Here comes Taipei. Number 13 is Hesse. She dribbles. Pass inside. And she takes it to the rim, and that's another foul on Jana Mihova. That's her second of the game already, and we're only 3 minutes and 14 seconds into the game. And once again, Taipei to the line. That's Sabrina Chang. She already has 4 points on the game. Her shot is up and short. Taipei has taken the ball to the basket, and they've drawn fouls. Already, Singapore has 3 team fouls against them. Second shot is up and long, but Taipei gets the own miss, and it's pried loose by number 13 for Singapore, and that is Richburg, who took the ball right out of Taipei's hands. Swing to the wing, short corner, and to the low post, but that is rejected by Sabrina Chang. She gets it back, misses again, and the rebound off to Chang. Dribbles out of that double team. Taipei looks to run, but Chang turns it over on a long pass. Here comes Singapore. Number 8, Lucy Langholz with the ball, passes to the wing, and back up top. Passes to the free throw line, tries attacking against the zone. He's blocked, gets her on board, no good. Blocked again, and that one is in, and a foul. And that is number 10 with her first foul of the game. That is Sabrina Chang, who has 4 of their points so far, 4 out of 5. The 2 went in, so it's an and 1 for Singapore, and that's Nicole Walls, who will go to the free throw line for 1 shot. That is Taipei's second team foul so far on the night. Shot is up and long, and Chang comes down with the rebound, and the outlet pass is deflected, but Taipei comes up with it. Great pass inside, but she can't finish. Wang could not finish that layup, but she got her own steal. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 3, 2, gotta shoot. And that is a shot clock violation forced by the Singapore defense. Taipei turns it over. Into the game is Laura Westwood March, and out of the game is Lucy Langholz. And that is for the Eagles as they make a substitution and they bring the ball up the court. Taipei remains in their 2-3 zone. Pass to the short corner and to the elbow, who drives. She might have moved her feet right there, but the ref lets him play on. Rebound by number 13, Hesse. She has a few so far. Pass to the wing, number 1, drives, and she finishes. That's Anaya Lei with the layup, and she gives Taipei the lead. Comes Singapore, pass to the wing and short corner. They swing the ball along the perimeter. Pass and shot from the free throw line is no good. And Lai comes up with a defensive rebound. Here comes Taipei. Pass to Chang, who finishes. And that gives Taipei a 9-6 lead, and Singapore calls a timeout. They needed a timeout to talk this over as they're down by 3 now, and they have allowed Taipei to run on them over and over again. These 2 teams from last year were also very good last year, as they are once again this year. Taipei are your defending IASAS champions from the 35th year. And Singapore won in the bronze medal game last year to win the third place. And today they're playing in the round robin. Last time they played was a 54-47 win for Taipei in the round robin last year. It was a great game, and that was at Manila, and it was a really good tournament last year. But this year, these teams, they're once again good, they're strong. Both teams have some bigs that are great. For Taipei, Chang and Hesse have been great for them. They've had they've had multiple rebounds. Cheng has 6 points so far. And then for Singapore, Walls is a big. She's aggressive. Richburg is big, and Mihova is also big. But at the moment, she has 2 fouls, so she remains on the bench. Singapore with the ball. They're dribbling it up. 2:35 left in the first quarter. Dribbles into the key, kicks it out to 15. 1 dribble, and a 3-second violation on Jayla Richburg. Number 13 for the Eagles, and here comes a press from Singapore. It is a 1-2-1-1 press. And they come up with a steal, but she trips and falls. Here comes Taipei. Kick out, shot, short corner shot is good by Stephanie Wong. And that extends the Taipei lead to a 5-point lead, 11-6. Here comes Singapore. Passes the ball around the perimeter. They're looking for an entry pass. They can't get it. Long shot for number 20. That is Nicola Walls. And Taipei comes down with it, pass inside, and she cannot hit the layup. She could not convert on that great opportunity on the fast break. Here comes Singapore again. Passes the ball. Taipei defender fell down. And a basket made by the Eagles. 8-11 now. Singapore stays in the press. Can't get it in, and now she finds someone. And they get it up the court. They have a 2-on-1 situation right here. Takes it herself off the mark. Rebound. Taipei, and no good. And now rebound to Singapore. Here comes Singapore. Maya Denzel with the ball right now. Dribbles to the top of the key and swings it to Lei. Pass to the wing, looking for an entry pass, and they cannot get it there. Denzel drives, but that is rejected by Sabrina Chang, who's been a great, big, strong center for them so far. Pass, short corner, and that is long. Rebound fought for and taken by Singapore. That is number 16, Maya Leopold. Here comes Singapore, pass to the wing. Oh, great pass down low to the short corner, but that is blocked by Hesse. Rebound to Chang, and here comes Hesse. Hesse's coming up the court. It's 3-on-2. She takes it herself, but she is swatted by Nicole Walls. And that is out of bounds. Taipei will keep possession. 28 seconds left in this first quarter in this round-robin game. Out of the game comes Maya Leopold. There's a long 2, foot's on the line, no good. Rebound Hesse, fought for. Taipei wanted a foul on that, no good. Number 10, that's Chang, drive to the rim, was blocked. And Taipei really wanted a couple fouls on that play. They got unlucky, refs didn't see anything. And there's a long 2 taken off the mark, and there's a jump ball called. As that is Sabrina Chang and Laura Westwood March on that. And with that, the quarter ends, and the score is 11-8. Taipei leads at the end of 1. And welcome back to Bangkok, where we are hosting the 36th annual IASAS Basketball Championships at ISB. We have the Taipei Tigers and the Singapore Eagles on this game, and Taipei with an 11-8 lead after 1 quarter. with the second quarter. It looks like most of the same lineup is in for both teams. And Chang with the ball so far. She has 6 of their 11 points. Swings it to the wing and looks to post up. And she gets an entry pass. Aggressively takes the ball to the rim, and she draws the foul on Singapore. And that will go on number 13 for Singapore. That's Jayla Richburg. And that is only her first foul. And to the line is Sabrina Chang. She has 6 points so far. We'll see if she can hit a couple free throws and get more. And that first free throw is just short. We'll see if she can hit the second one. Second one goes in, and that is point number 7 for Sabrina Chang. Here comes Singapore up the court. Taipei has been in a 2-3 zone for the whole game. Singapore has been in a man-to-man. To the elbow, dribbles, one dribble, puts it up, no good, rebound, Chang. Outlets to Hesse, who brings the ball up the court. Singapore remains in a man-to-man. Little bit of pressure, though. Chang with the ball. Long pass, skip pass. And they call a foul on number 15, Maya Danzo, for Singapore. Taipei wanted a foul there, and they were yelling at the ref, and they got that call. And that is 2 fouls on Maya Danzo. A little bit of foul trouble so far for Singapore, as Maya Denzel has 3, and Yana Mihova has 2, and Mihova has 2 as well. Drive to the rim is no good, and the rebound comes off to Singapore, Nicole Walls. And Denzel with the ball up top, swings it to the wing, back up top, to the wing again, to the elbow. One dribble, passes, and a shot, short corner, no good, and that rebound is blocked by Chang, but she turns it over, and Singapore gets the ball, and they score off the turnover by Chang. Here comes Chang now, entry pass, shot at the free throw line is good. And that is Lei with a basket. And that extends the Taipei lead to 14-10. Singapore with the ball, up top, to the wing, shoots that shot, and that is off the mark. Rebound, fought for, and Hesse comes out with the ball. Dribbling up the court, 3-on-1, puts it up, and off the mark by number 3, yeah. And that was a 3-on-1 situation for Taipei, but they could not convert on that, and they need to do that if they're gonna beat Singapore today. Stolen by Ye, who just missed the layup, and they look to push. Dribbles the ball in, and picks up her dribble, and kicks it out to the wing. They look to attack, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Taken to the rim, and off the mark. Rebound to Singapore, number 20, Walls. Here comes Denso, up the court. She's been their point guard, and she's stayed there. They give the ball to the short corner. They had a postman diving, but they couldn't hit her. And that was stolen by Taipei, stolen back by Singapore, but the steal happened right before half court, and then she ran back over the court, and they call a backcourt violation on Singapore. Unlucky play for Singapore right there, as they got a steal, but they could not do anything as they were right at the half-court line. Taipei coach screaming for a passing cut, but instead they turn it over. And Taipei coaches do not look too happy with that. Drives straight down the middle. Chang tried to take a charge. I think she was in the charge circle, and the rebound comes to Wang. Taipei looks to push again. Entry pass to Wang. Takes it in, and she hits, and the foul. Wang with the basket, and she draws the foul on Singapore. And that is number 20 with the foul, Nicole Walls. That is her first of the game. And into the game now is Yana Mihova. Out of the game now is Laura Westwood March. Mihova has 2 fouls already. And so does Maya Denzel, but right now Denzel is out of the game. Mihova has got to be careful, though, with 2 fouls in the second quarter. she will get one shot for this. And she hits it. And that gives Taipei a 7-point lead, 17-10. Here comes Singapore. The wings on that 2-3 zone by Taipei have extended greatly to deny that pass to the wing. Shot, no good. Rebound, Singapore again, and they look to attack again. 10 on the shot clock. Long two, off the mark. Rebound, Singapore again, no good. Rebound, Singapore again. They're getting second and third chance opportunities. Taipei has got to rebound against this tall Singapore team. 7 seconds on the shot clock as they swing it. Shot fake, tries to dribble, and deflected out of bounds by Hesse, and it will remain with Singapore. There's 2 seconds on the shot clock. Let's see if they can score in the next 2 seconds or at least put up a shot. They're gonna have to go quick if they are. Screen coming across. Shot, short corner is good by number 16, and that is Maya Leopold. She's played a big role for Singapore so far, and she hits a big basket there, and that cuts the lead to 5. Lai had a great cut, but couldn't find her. And Hesse turns the ball over. Here comes Singapore as they look to push, and they will slow the ball down, and that is stolen by Hesse again. She comes back right after the turnover and steals it. Here she comes. Long two, off the mark by number 1, Anayale. Here comes Singapore. And Taipei in their zone, they're gonna allow that top of the key 3-pointer, but they're not going to allow that wing 3. And Taipei, they got a steal. They almost turned it over, but it was deflected out of bounds. And we have a timeout for Taipei here in the second quarter. It is 17-12 to Taipei at the time. I talked earlier about these two teams and how dominant they were last year. Taipei was the defending champs, and Singapore is the defending bronze medalists. In total, out of the 35 years of IASAS, Singapore has won 17 IASAS championships, which is far above the second most IASAS championships. Jakarta has 7, ISKL has 1, ISM has not won yet, and ISB has won 6. And then Taipei, your defending champs, they added a 4th gold medal to their resume last year in Manila. This is the 36th annual IASAS basketball tournament, and so far it's been a great tournament. We haven't had any major injuries yet, which is great. We've had pretty good refereeing for the most part so far this tournament. We've had some close games, and it's exciting so far this tournament. 3:12 left in the second quarter. It's Taipei's ball underneath the basket, and Singapore, I'm assuming, will go back to their man-to-man defense, and they do. And we will, oh, no, it looks like they're in a 2-3 zone. Yeah. Chang to the basket, and she draws a foul. And that is on number 16, Maya Leopold. But on that possession, for the first time this game, Singapore was in a 2-3 zone, and that we have not seen from them yet this tournament. They were in a man all against Jakarta in their first game, and it worked as they won 41-9. And they were in a man for all this game until that last possession. Chang hits the first free throw, and that gives her 8 points on the day up to this point. We'll see if she can hit the second free throw. It's 18-12, and that second free throw is short. Singapore with the rebound. Leopold grabbed it, and here comes Singapore up the court. To the high post and down to the low post. That was a great cut by Mihova, and she finishes. And if she can stay out of foul trouble for the rest of the game, that will help them very, very much, as she's a great player for them. She can score and defend, and we'll see if she can stay out of foul trouble. Number 1 drives to the basket, no good, that's blocked. Lay, no good, and Mihova with the defensive rebound. Here comes Singapore. To the high post, and off to the wing. And there's a great entry pass to the low post, and she finishes. Waltz with a great post-up move as Wang tried to take the charge, and offensive foul was called. Or, excuse me, no offensive foul was called. Three-pointer off the mark by Wang. Rebound fought for, and there's a foul on the play. And that is called on number 17. That's Yana Mihova. I spoke about her foul troubles a little earlier, and she once again fouled. That is their third team foul. Or, excuse me, that is her third personal foul, fifth team foul. And Chang will go to the line for 2 free throws. They have to manage Mihova's fouls up to this. They've had to do that because they don't want her to foul out. They need her for the end of the game, as it looks to be a close game. And Chang hits her ninth point of the game. We'll see if she can convert on number 10. And if she does, she will have exactly half of their team's points up to this point. And she does. That's point number 10 on the day for Chang. She's a great player. She's a big. She's played down low in their zone. She's gotten most rebounds on the team. Long shot, way off. Rebound fought for and taken. And that will be a traveling violation on Jayla Richburg. She got the offensive rebound but was blocked, and she came back down. So an up and down was called as a traveling violation. Pass to the wing, looking to make that entry pass, and she does. But she stepped out of bounds. Unlucky for Taipei, as they had a great play, great entry pass, but she stepped out. Score is 20-16 in this second quarter of the IASAS basketball round robin tournament. And shot off the mark. Rebound, Richburg, no good, and rebound fought for, and that will be a jump ball. And Singapore with the possession arrow favoring them, and they will get the ball under the basket. See what they run against this zone to pass the ball in. They get it in up top. And a foul has been called. That foul is on number 7, Yuri Noda. Couldn't move her feet fast enough, had her hands out, and that's why the ref called a foul. If her hands are out instead of in front of her, that would be a good defensive play, but her hands were in the wrong position. Passes to the wing. Down low to the low post. Drives, and that is rejected by Chang. Ball is loose on the floor, and that is picked up. The shot clock sounded, but Taipei had the ball at this time, so nothing was called. No good. Taipei with the second offensive rebound this possession. Chang to Hesse. Down low. Off the mark by Lei, and she had a wide open layup, couldn't convert. We will see what Singapore does in this possession. They've only scored 16 points, and that's deflected out of bounds by Hesse. Singapore will remain with the ball side out of bounds. Singapore with the ball, dribbles up top, entry pass to the high post, who looks to attack off the bounce. Great pass down low and finishes by Richburg. That was a great pass by Nicole Waltz. She has eyes in the back of her head with that one. Dribbles and a long 2. Hits, and Lei hits the long 2. Her foot was on the line on that shot. And here comes Singapore once again. 7 seconds left in the quarter. That is short. Rebound by Rosenshield. 2, 1, and they do not get a shot off. And that will take us to halftime. Taipei with the 22-18 lead at halftime against Singapore. We'll be back in a minute.
Cedric and Caden and Alan. He has like 4 blocks. Oh, he's so good. He's their power forward. He's very good.
Welcome back to Bangkok, where Taipei currently has a 22-18 lead at the end of halftime. Currently, we have Taipei and Singapore on this court, and on the other court right now is Jakarta and ISB. That score right now is 30-19, ISB with the lead. And we look forward to getting back to action right now. And here comes Taipei with the ball. Singapore in a 1-2-2 zone right now. Dribble, drive, no good, and that is rebounded by Mehova. And here comes Singapore up the court. Pass to the wing. Swing it back up top. To the corner. And off the mark as Richburg got blocked, and here comes Taipei. Fast break, 3-on-2, and that is blocked out of bounds by Richburg, who just got blocked on the other end. I talked about the boys game right now that's going on, which is ISB in Jakarta. And currently, that game is now 32-19 to ISB. Meanwhile, Singapore got the defensive rebound right there, and they dribbled the ball up the court. Shot from the wing, off the mark, and that is rebounded by Hesse. Up the court. And that one rolls in. Hesse gets the assist, and lies it in. To the wing. And that, she banks in, and that's Mihova. She's a great player when she's out of foul trouble. She's had 3 fouls so far this game, and that has been a key factor to this outcome. Dribbles, and Lai with a wicked shot, one-handed hook shot across the lane, right over Mihova. That was a great shot. Here comes Singapore. It's 26-20, and Taipei has the lead. Gets past the zone, and that is blocked by Chang, and here comes, to the rim, and that is blocked out of bounds by Maya Denzo. Great defensive play right there. She got beat, she recovered, and she blocked her out of bounds. The ball will be with Taipei right here. They will inbound it from the baseline. We'll see what play they have drawn up. Chang cuts, and the pass to the wing. They missed Lai wide open on the block. They keep swinging it around the perimeter, and that ball, that will be a tie-up jump ball, and that will go to Singapore. Mihova forced that. Turnover by Taipei, and here comes Singapore with the ball. These are two of the best teams at this tournament, competing in a close game so far, 26-20. Denzel, top of the key, off the mark. Rebound taken by Wang of Taipei, and here they come. Swing, Singapore is back into man-to-man. Chang, a deep 2, and she hits that. That was a little bit outside of her range, but she knocked it in anyway. 28-20, Taipei's playing very well right now. And that is blocked by Chang, who hit the shot on the other end. And here comes Taipei. And she cannot convert on the layup that she got. Here comes Singapore. As into the game in just a minute for Taipei will be not up. Down low. And there is a foul on the second chance. Waltz will head to the free throw line. That foul is on number 5, and that is Stephanie Wang. And into the game for is number 7, Yuri Noda. And we have a timeout by Singapore. And the timeout is almost over. There's 5 seconds left in it. We've had great support from parents and fans. For the home team ISB, every game has been packed. And for the away teams too, as we look on the far side in just a moment, we'll show you. They're packed with fans right now. And that first shot is airballed by Walls off the mark. Has Singapore's timeout may have iced the shooter. Second shot is in. That might have been a lane violation, but it doesn't matter as the shot goes in. And here comes Wang up the court. Swings it to the wing. Heavy pressure, dribbles out of it to Chang, who turns it over. And here comes Walls to the rim. And off the mark, rebound Chang. Got to get the ball up the court to Wang. And that's off the mark. And Singapore, Denzel comes out with the ball. Denzel bringing the ball up the court right now. Denzel and Langholz have been their 2 point guards so far. Down low, and she dribbles it off her foot, and she turns it over. Here comes Taipei. Man to man still for Singapore. They went to a 2-3 for just a minute, and then a 1-2-2 for another second earlier. And she gets called for a foul, and that is Denzel, who reached in and fouled her. Chang will head to the free throw line for 2 shots, and that, I believe, is Denzel's 3rd foul, which Denzel is a great player, but she has 3 fouls, and Mihova also has 3 fouls at the time. And that shot is good. That is her 13th point on the day. She hits them both, and that gives Taipei a 9-point lead. They have come alive in this 3rd quarter here. Their 2-3 zone has worked well. They've only allowed 21 points. There's a double team in the zone. Shot fake, and she goes to the rim. Shut off nicely. And Mihova across the lane, and she airballs it. Rebound by Hesse. Taipei wants them to push. The coaches want them to push. And Lei cannot put it in. She's had a few of those shots. She's missed a lot. She had a couple that went in, though. And she has got to convert on those to extend this lead. But she could not hit that shot to the high post, who shoots it off the mark. Pass back out, and that's also off the mark. Ball is on the ground. Denzel picks it up off the mark. And that will go to Taipei. Taipei coach Kim Kawamoto is not happy right now. She's been arguing with the refs about some fouls. On some, I've agreed with her that there should have been a foul, but on that one, refs let him play. Taipei's getting some pressure now from Singapore. They're trying to make a comeback in this game. Chang with the ball now. Pick and roll, and that worked out pretty well, but as he cannot hit the shot, and there's a tie-up. That's Rosenshield and Mihova with the tie-up. And that will be black ball. Singapore's ball, out of bounds. Oh, excuse me. White ball. Taipei's ball, out of bounds on the baseline. And they go to Chang, who tries to post up, but that is deflected. And on the ground. And she's traveling, but they do not call it. They did not call that travel. And they are called for a tie-up. This time it will go to Singapore, as that's the way the possession arrow hits. Taipei turned it over on that play. But they are happy about the hustle. Here they come. Pass to the high post. Like to post up. Shot from the free throw line, and Denzel hits the shot to cut the Taipei lead to 7. And here they come up the court. Picked by Chang. Hesse goes to the rim. Wanted to foul, but no called. And that is a foul. And I think that will be called on Hesse. It will be, not Chang, but Hesse. Hesse wanted a foul on the drive, but Mihova stood straight up, and that was great defense. And Here comes Singapore. They've had some difficulty getting the ball in low with this 2-3 zone, but to be in this game, they've hit the outside shot, that mid-range outside shot. And there they get it in low nicely, but she cannot convert on the layup. And that will be Taipei's ball. Waltz got the ball in low, but she could not convert. And here comes a baseline play. Inbound, dribbles the ball to the short corner, and she double dribbles. She picked the ball up and she dribbled again, and the ball will go back to Taipei. And Westwood March has been applying some pressure to Hesse in their man-to-man to try to make her give up the ball so she cannot have the ball in her hands. Drive to the rim, and a scoop layup is good by Hesse. What a finish. And here comes Singapore. Swing it over to the wing, who tries to drive, but shut off nicely by Chang. Top of the key, short corner, and that shot is good by Westwood March. And here is Westwood March, who's starting to guard her at around half court to try to pressure her, take some time off the shot clock, maybe get a turnover as well. To the wing, and that is off the mark by Chang. Wang, excuse me, that was Wang who shot the ball. And that was an offensive rebound by Rosenshield, but she stepped out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Singapore. It's a 7-point lead, and let's see if they play the clock here or run it down. Let's see what they do right here with the clock. It'll be interesting. Swing to the wing, and that's deflected out of bounds by Hesse. 21.7 on the game and 12 seconds on the shot clock. It will remain with Singapore. Over to the wing. Deflected and stolen. That's Lei who gets the ball. 10 seconds left on the game clock in the third quarter. Pass to Rosenshield. Pass down to, and that will be a jump ball. 2.4 seconds left, and Taipei will get the ball on the baseline, and we'll see if they can score with 2 seconds left in the third quarter. To Chang, shot short, and that will end the third quarter. 32-25, Taipei leads at the end of 3.
ISM, ISB. I think ISM usually wins. It's gonna be Taipei ISM.
Welcome back to Bangkok, and we have the round robin game. 32-25 is Taipei's lead. We will start the fourth quarter here. Singapore will have the ball to start the quarter. Taipei is still in their 2-3 zone. Over on the other court, Bangkok is beating Jakarta 40-25 right now. Here comes Singapore. They've been trying to look to get the ball down low. They have not done it too much, and right there they do. And that ball goes to Taipei. Taipei coach Kim Kawamoto wanted a 3-second violation. None was called. Taipei applying a token press right here in their man-to-man defense to see if that can force their ball handlers to get rid of the ball, and that ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with Taipei. Last time these teams played was 1 year ago, and that was a great game at last IASAS tournament, and once again, it's a great game again. It's a 7-point game right now. 3 on the shot clock. She puts it up, off the mark. Rebound, Rosenshield, and she travels, and a travel was called. She didn't really know what to do as the shot clock went off, but that's why they say you have to play through the whistle. And she traveled on that play, and Singapore gets the ball. Singapore has not looked to shoot any threes this game, but they have shot a lot of mid-range shots. And that is Mihova, who goes up, tries to get the foul. I thought there might have been a lot of contact, but there was no foul called. Here come the Tigers. And down, and here is Chang, who takes it to the rim, off the mark. And that ball stays with Taipei. Taipei sets up in a box, 2 people on the blocks and 2 on the elbows. They screen across. And that is a tie-up, and Denzo comes up with the ball. Denzo dribbling the ball up the court. Top of the key. Swings it to the wing, to the high post, looking for a pass. Gives it to the short corner, shoots the ball, and she hits the long 2. What a shot from Nicole Walsh. And that cuts the lead to 5. Taipei with the ball, it's man-to-man defense still. And that is Hesse who dribbles around it, takes it to the rim. And they called a foul on number 20, Nicole Walsh. It looked like a block, but the ref saw something different. And to the line for 2 fouls will go Hesse. First shot is up, and good. She hits the first shot, and that extends the lead to 6. Second shot on the way, and that is short. Rebound, fought for and taken by Singapore. That was Westwood March with the defensive rebound. Ball to Denzel and Westwood March. Top of the key, back to Westwood March. She can shoot that short corner shot. Swing it to the wing, down low. And Walsh trying to post up, gets in, but no good, and rebound by Hesse. She's dribbling up the court on a fast break, but Singapore is back. It was a 3-on-1, so Hesse brought the ball back out. Pick Hesse with the long 2 off the mark. That was short. Rebound by Westwood March. Picks up her dribble. Great pressure there by Hesse. Pass, high post, posting up. Denzel, contested long 2 off the mark. Rebound taken, and that goes in, and a foul. Mihova converts. Foul drawn on, and that is 16 with the foul. And that is Maya Rosenshield, who fouled her. Mihova puts it in and the foul, and we have a timeout by Taipei as the lead is cut to 4. And welcome back. 5 minutes and 4 seconds left in the final quarter of play here in the round robin tournament. And this is game number 2 for both of these teams. Taipei beat ISM earlier and Singapore beat Jakarta earlier. They're both 1-0 and they look to stay undefeated in this game. Taipei with a 33-29 lead and Singapore, Mihova to the line for 1 shot. Shots up and off the mark, rebound fought for and taken by Hesse, dribbling up the court, gives it long, and lies it up, and she puts it in. And that extends the lead to 6 points with 5 minutes left in the game. High post, and they've been hitting that entry pass now. They weren't hitting that in the first half, but they have been hitting it, and they got a good shot there, but it fell off the mark. To the top, there's the first 3-point attempt of the game by Wang, and rebound by Mihova of Singapore. And here comes Singapore with the ball. Taipei is still in a 2-3 zone. High post, look, down low once again, short. Rebound, she gets her own miss, puts it up again. No good, and that's deflected out of bounds, and it will stay with Taipei. 14 seconds on the shot clock and 4 minutes and 5 seconds left on the game clock. Inbound. Shot from the short corner, off the mark. Mihova with the offensive rebound, and she puts it in. She has been very dominant today. She's had to sit for a lot of it, though, due to foul trouble. But in this fourth quarter, she has not fouled at all, and she has taken the ball to the rim, and she has hit on most of her shots. And a 5-second violation call on Wang. Great pressure from Singapore, not allowing her to get the pass off. And here comes Singapore. It is a 4-point game. Singapore dribbles, passes to the wing, and for 3, that is way short. Chang with the defensive rebound. And here they come up the court. Pass. And she lies it in. Hesse with the assist, and Lei puts it in. And a timeout by Singapore with 3:21 left in the game. 37-31, Taipei leads.
Do you need this right now? I'm on it.
That's the one I want to get, isn't it?
Well, this one, you can do both teams on one piece of paper. It's from Canada, must be good. The Alberta Schools Athletic Association. Metro Edmonton High School Athletics.
That's what I played in.
There you go.
St. Albert Skyhawks in there. One year we finished 4th. It's a legendary year.
And welcome back to the round robin game. It will be Singapore ball after a lay-in by Lai. She put it in, and that gave Taipei a 6-point lead with 3:21 left in the game. And here comes the Eagles. 2-3 zone still. Swing it around, they look to make the entry pass, they do. Shot fake, Mihova puts it up, off the mark. Rebound by Walls, and she puts it in, and that cuts the lead to 4. Here comes Taipei. Still in man-to-man defense by Singapore. 3 minutes left in this 4-point game. Great pressure by Singapore. They get the pass off. Chang down low, puts it up. That was great defense by Singapore, but she puts it in with the sky hook. Here comes Singapore now. Pass to the wing, and that is stolen. That's Chang who stole it, and a foul is called on Maya Denzel, number 15. And that will remain with Taipei, and that is only their 2nd team foul. However, that is Maya Denzel's 4th team foul. She cannot foul again, or she will not be allowed to play anymore. 5 fouls, and you are disqualified from the game. That was her 4th, so she will need to keep that under control in order to play. Pass down low, Chang puts it up, off the mark, short, and that rebound is by Nicole Walls. Here comes Denzel up the court, pass to Westwood March, up to Denzel again. Mihova with the ball, faking. Denzel puts it up, off the mark on that mid-range shot, and taken by Chang, and there is another foul on Singapore, and that foul will go to Nicole Walls, number 20. That is her 3rd team foul, and here comes Taipei. Taipei wanted a call for hand checking there, they did not get the call. Dribbles, 1 dribble, pass, and there's a foul, off ball, and that's number 20, and that is once again Nicole Walls, and that is now her 4th foul. So they have 2 players with 4 personal fouls, and they will need to manage that in order to have them play for the last 148. They cannot foul anymore. Comes in, and here's Lai, pass to Chang, across the lane, puts up a hook shot, and she puts it in. And the lead is up to 8. Here comes Singapore. To the wing, up top again. Entry pass to the high post, and there's a blocking foul called. And that foul is on number 16, Maya Rosenshield. And it will be baseline, out of bounds, and Singapore needs really to score on this possession to stay in the game. Pass to the wing, Westwood March, off the mark, and rebound by Taipei, and they look to push. Here they come, it's a 2-on-1 situation, goes to the rim, and she finishes. Hesse puts it in, and that's a 10-point game with 1:19 left. Does Singapore have enough to come back? We will find out. Chang went for the steal, got out of position, shot put up, and that's in and out by Mihova, and Wang with a defensive rebound, and here comes Taipei. Pass down low, and that is deflected out of bounds. It will stay with Taipei. Into the game is Jayla Richburg for Singapore, and into the game for Taipei is Sarah Johnson, Yuri Noda, and another Wang, Letitia Wang. I'm not sure if they're sisters or not. They might be. Stephanie Wang and Letitia Wang. But right now, both teams have put some of their bench in for the last minute of the game, as this is now a 10-point game with 1 minute left. Long pass. Dribbling at the top of the key. 10 on the shot clock now. Pass. Takes it to the middle, and that is blocked by number 6. That is Frey from Singapore. And here they come to the wing, and that falls out. No good by Bay. Jiwoo Bay tried that shot but couldn't hit the wing mid-range jumper. Pivoting, almost turns it over, but she gets the pass off. Swings it to the top of the key, and there's more pressure. There's 5 on the shot clock, and that will be a jump ball. Possession stays with Taipei. 4 on the shot clock, 15 on the game clock. So they will need to shoot in the next 4 seconds. We'll see what they get up here. 4, 3, 2, and they got to shoot it. And a shot clock violation. And there's 10 seconds left in the game, and it will go to Singapore. This has been a really great game. Taipei pulled away at the end, but it was close, it was intense, and it's a great game. With 8 seconds left in the game, Singapore might look to get one last shot up. 3, 2 for 3, and she puts it in. And your final score will be 43-36, and Singapore cannot pull it off. Taipei takes the win. Next up in this court is ISB against Jakarta, girls game, and in the sports complex is Taipei and Singapore. What a great game. Thank you for watching.